Good day everyone! Welcome on today's video lesson on Health 10. Health trends, issues and concerns in the national level. To begin with, let's answer first the preface. And here are the answers. Number 1, disagree. Drugs are still concerned in the Philippines, although there is a decreasing number of users and distribution of drugs in the country. We still need to address the problem. Drugs affect all domains: self, family, peers or friends, school, community, and the nation as whole. 2. Agree. Teenagers are vulnerable to drug use, misuse, and abuse. Several risk factors contribute to drug exposure. 3. Agree. All medicines are drugs. Medicines are drugs which help treat, ease, and prevent diseases and disorders. Improper use or misuse of medicines can lead to drug abuse and addiction. Some drugs have no medicinal purposes, are habit-forming, and can lead to illnesses and even death. 4. Disagree. Because alcohol and tobacco are classified under gateway drugs. Number 5. Agree. According to a study conducted by the Dangerous Drug Board in 2008, the ratio of male users to female users is 10:1. This means that males are more prone to drug use than females. In the meantime, let's recall the lesson that you have learned on Module 5 by identifying the 5 words associated with reproductive health. And here are the choices. Here are the answers. Birth control, responsible parenthood, respect of life, HIV or AIDS, and informed choice. For today's lesson, our topic is all about the health trends, issues, and concerns in the national level, particularly about substance use and abuse. Under substance use and abuse, we have the gateway drugs. Gateway drugs may be considered as a windows to unprotected sex. These are drugs that people use initially that may eventually lead to the abuse of illegal drugs. Alcohol and tobacco are classified as gateway drugs. And alcohol is a psychoactive substance with dependence-producing properties that has been widely used in many cultures for centuries. The harmful use of alcohol causes a large disease, the social and economic burden in societies. There are 3 types of alcohol. Namely, number 1, we have isopropyl. It is known as a rubbing alcohol and uses in medicine. Second, we have the methanol. It is known as a methyl alcohol that can be converted into fuel. And the third one, we have the ethanol. It is a clear, colorless liquid and the principal ingredient in alcoholic beverages like the beer, wine, or brandy. Harmful use of alcohol can also result in harm to other people such as family members, friends, co-workers, and even strangers. Moreover, the harmful use of alcohol results in significant health, social, and economic burdens on society at large. Here are the list of short-term effects of alcohol: slurred speech, drowsiness, vomiting, diarrhea, upset stomach, headache, breathing difficulties, distorted vision and hearing, impaired judgment, coma, decreased perception and coordination, unconsciousness, and anemia or the loss of red blood cells. On the long-term effects of alcohol, we have unintentional injuries such as car crash, falls, burns, and drowning. For intentional injuries such as firearm injuries, sexual assault, and domestic violence. We have also increased family problems, broken relationships, high blood pressure, stroke, and other heart-related diseases. This also includes liver disease, nerve damage, permanent damage of the brain, gastritis or inflammation of stomach walls, cancer of the mouth and throat. There are governing laws under substance use and abuse. The first one, we have the Republic Act 9156, or known as the Comprehensive Dangerous Drug Act of 2002, which protects the citizens from the harmful effects of dangerous drugs to their physical and mental well-being. According to the policy, there are some which are considered as unlawful acts and are subjected to penalties and fines. Importing of dangerous drugs and/or controlled precursors and essential chemicals, narcotic drugs, and psychotropic substances are some of the examples. Selling, trading, administering, dispensing, delivering, distributing, and transporting dangerous drugs and controlled precursors and essential chemicals. Maintaining drug den, dive, or resort. Manufacturing of dangerous drugs and/or controlled precursors and essential chemicals. Manufacturing or delivery of equipment, instrument, apparatus, or other paraphernalia for dangerous drugs and/or controlled precursors and essential chemicals. Possessing dangerous drugs, equipment, instrument, apparatus, and other paraphernalia. Possessing dangerous drugs during parties, social gatherings, or meetings. Cultivating or culturing plants classified as dangerous drugs or source of such, and unnecessary prescribing of dangerous drugs. On the other hand, on tobacco, cigarette smoking is the most common form of tobacco use worldwide. Other than tobacco products, it includes water pipe tobacco, various smokeless tobacco products, cigars, cigarillos, roll-you-on tobacco, pipe tobacco, bidets, and credits. All forms of tobacco are harmful, and there is no such level of exposure. Here are some of the short-term effects of tobacco: bad taste in the mouth, smelly air on clothes, yellow and brown stains on teeth, damage to the respiratory system. It also includes risk of drug use, other drug use, decreased lung capacity, elevated heart rate, chronic cough. On the long-term effects of tobacco, we have heart disease, cancer, lung disease, reproductive damage, permanent gum and tooth loss, lost sense of taste, weakened immune system, stomach ulcers, and unwanted weight loss. We have also laws on tobacco, and we call it the Republic Act 9211, or the Tobacco Regulation Act of 2003, that protects people from the sale, use, and advertisements of hazardous tobacco products. In order to promote a healthful environment, the Act absolutely bans smoking in public places, especially in centers of youth activities, elevators and stairwells, fire hazardous places, within public and private hospitals and medical clinics, airport and other terminals and food preparation areas. The Act also restricts access to sell tobacco products to minors from 18 years old below. Tobacco may not be put in the vending machine unless it verifies age and may not be sold within 100 meters of a school. If tobacco is sold, there should be a proper signage that indicates target consumers. When it comes to the advertising and promotions, the Act provisions the printing of warnings on cigarette packs in either in Filipino or English. In addition, health warnings should also be included. Lastly, the government should provide programs and projects for those who shall be affected by the passing of the Act. One example of which is the tobacco growers. The Act provisions the establishment of a cooperative and assistance program for the said people. So this time, we're going to answer the activity by writing at least 3 harmful effects of drugs in our body with the use of this diagram.